Hey, welcome back. We are back in the Minecraft, back on the perimeter, and we got some stuff to do, but 1 minute catch up. Remove the slime farm, remove the sugar cane that was growing here, planted a little bit of wheat, because I am going to have a wool farm, so I'm just getting some sheep together. On the corners of the perimeter, I added water for me to get up on each corner, so it didn't just have to be in that one spot. I blocked up the waterfall, and I got some more shulker boxes. I went out to the end and I got like another 10 shulker shells, another like 5 shulker boxes. I think that's about it for catch up. So on the menu up first is going to be the bamboo farm. I kind of changed my mind on how I wanted it laid out. But yeah, we got stuff all for this bamboo farm here, and yeah, let me go ahead and get into position. Alright, so I got all my materials gathered, just a lot of deep slate and glass and stuff. And yeah, let us get to the build. Alright, so we've got the temporary unloader and crafter system set up. This will get redone eventually, once I kind of solidify something else that I'm going to be doing with the project. No spoilers on that one. But yeah, you can see it's chugging along. It's making the blocks of bamboo, and I've got up there, I've got like 3/4 of a double chest already filled. And that was from about like 5 tests. Or five switchings. Yeah, so it's pretty simple. It's your typical minecart unloader that then gets down to some crafters, some like automated crafters. This was just the one that kind of fit in the footprint. Not totally happy with it. I might try and do something with like maybe instant cart unloading, something. I don't know, because there are areas where this is getting gummed up when it's being crafted, or when stuff's getting crafted. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. And oh yeah, I did have to change a few things. You can see the torches I ringed all around the edge. That was because somewhere in there a zombie spawned, and yeah, it gummed up one of my crafters, so I had to get rid of that. And up here on this end, I swapped it from just 1 at the end to 3, because when I was unloading and reloading the farm, there were issues where minecarts would go to the end and then not fully return. So they would kind of like get stuck like right around here, and just adding the extra 2 powered rails fixed that. Get in here. And yeah, just so you can see how this thing works. It's just a simple flying machine. There's nothing special about this right here. I don't even know if this is already somebody else's design. This is literally the simplest thing I could come up with. So it uses a redstone lamp. You flip it off, that changes that signal. And if you only want to run it once, you flip it back on, and yeah. It's the same thing you use for like a TNT bomber. The just basic setup there. And then that goes all the way over to this side. On this side, there is no switch. So it runs one way and then the other. And the reason why is, let's see if I can show you. All throughout here, you'll see there's all these little pieces of bamboo that are stuck on another piece of bamboo. And so running the sweeper back and forth just kind of gets rid of those. And you get a little bit better pickup percentage if you run it back and forth rather than just one way. And yeah. Once the minecarts start picking all these up, they get stopped on the hopper there that then dumps it into the crafters, and you can see it's just chugging along. And yeah, eventually this will all get redone. All of my item storage and damn it, come on, jeez, all the like the item storage and whatnot. I have a plan. It's just gonna take a while. Yeah, I have to get my storage system built first. But yeah, I think that'll be it for the bamboo farm. And let's move on to the next project. Alright, so up next we are going to be rebuilding the witch farm. I'm going to build something pretty similar to the last one. A few upgrades later on, but for now it'll be pretty similar to the last one. And this box, that's where the witch hut spawn area is. That's a part of Mini HUD, where you can go over to structures here, you turn on the structure toggling, and then you can turn on like which ones you want. And that'll show you kind of like where stuff is, like trial chamber. Yeah, that's where that was underground. But yeah, I think it's pretty useful for when you're building a perimeter to have Mini HUD. So I am going to go ahead and, yeah, it was in here, my temp blocks. I'm going to go ahead and bridge over there and then start building. so we've got the witch farm all built, and I have made some modifications through a little bit of testing. I really should learn to not do my redstone until I come up with a plan, because like immediately after I finish that time lapse, I'm like, wait a second, I'm building out of glass anyway. Just use a glass torch or a glass redstone ladder. And yeah, so that's what I did, and I moved the hopper clock over here. And yeah, it's not super optimal rates. If I wanted to optimize, I would swap this packed ice for glazed terracotta and just use sweepers, because you can see that the only time this is spawnable for witches is when the water is completely gone. So it's really only spawnable for a few seconds, and then it becomes non-spawnable again as the water starts flowing. So I don't know. I also did add this magma block there. I'm not 100% sure, but I have heard that when a mob takes damage, it will not immediately despawn. So that's just like kind of to do like a minor, like maybe 2 or 3% increase in rates. It's a single block, why not? And down here I did modify this, because this was originally using the soul campfire, but I did a little bit of testing and I saw that occasionally witches were getting pushed to the edge and they weren't taking damage and they were just despawning. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to go AFK at this little AFK spot for about half an hour and then check the numbers. And yeah, then we will see. Also, these redstone lamps, that's for a future thing. It'll become a thing, just not right now. You'll see. It's secrets. But yeah, let me go ahead over here, AFK for 30 minutes, and yeah, then we will check numbers. Alright, so half hour is up, and we're getting about a single chest worth of stuff every half hour. So like a double chest per hour. And so with our current storage, we got, I don't know, maybe 7.5, 8 hours worth of AFK time here that we can run this, do an overnight, just go to sleep and let that run. And yeah. So that's pretty decent. I will be upgrading these farms as I go along, and as stuff is needed, I'll just be okay. I'll make like periodic improvements to the farms, and like if I need more iron, I'll build another layer on top or whatever. Or if I need to improve this, I may adjust like the layout of the farm, and just meh, whatever. Between episodes, what I'm probably gonna do is I will probably adjust this side of the bamboo farm. I'll probably remove the observer and just turn that into a solid block, and that way I can remove the switch here and replace that with a button, and that'll get these working. And yeah. So I can run these overnight as well and have a ton of bamboo blocks waiting. I'll probably also build a gravity block duper between episodes. I've already built one on the channel before. It's in my Minecraft Dwarf Fortress Edition series. I'm not gonna bother doing another video on one of those. Next episode, I will probably get the breeze spawner up and running, because I'm going to need a lot of wind charges. And I'll probably also get the wool going, because I'm going to need a lot of wool, because eventually I do want to have this entire outer wall decorated. And so I'm probably going to do wool and concrete. But yeah, that's just gonna be a while. I gotta gather all the materials for the concrete. I'm just gonna use a gravity block duper. I am not going to manually make like 1 million concrete blocks, you know, like I'm not, no, no, that's, don't do that. Just use a gravity block duper. Don't be that guy. But yeah, I think that'll about do it for this episode. I will catch you on the next one. Peace.